What's up, guys? Matt here, coming at you with another quick video. We're going to do just a quick incline test with this truck, with and without this link riser that I printed for the rear. So anybody that don't know, this goes onto the rear right here and raises the links up. Kind of supposed to improve the geometry of the rear end a little bit and help with inclines. A lot of people run these on 10 scale. I have one on one of my Capras. I think it helps. I don't know. It's one of those things. It's kind of like hit or miss, I guess. But we're going to see if we can tell any difference here with it. So this thing is set up at about 57.8. It's pretty much the max for this truck right now. You'll see it's lifting that front left a lot, but it's climbing right up it all the way to the top. And then it can back down if I'm easy on it. So we've got that right there without the link riser, 57.8, 0.9, somewhere in there. So let's install this thing and then we'll see what it'll do. All right, so now we have the link riser installed. You can see it brought it up a little bit. So instead of this flat piece, we've got that raised piece. The rear links, the upper rear links are up a little bit more. So we're still sitting at 57.8, 0.9, somewhere in there. Seems like we might have a little less raise on that left front tire. And we're still able to make that. So let's move this up just a hair. I don't think we're gonna get a ton more. Let's try that 58.5. All right, so now we're setting at 58.4, 0.5, 0.7. Let's do that, 58.67, somewhere in there. Almost a full degree. I'm going off the side. It is climbing it, barely. But we gained probably close to a degree there. Let's try just a little bit more, see if we can get any more out of it. 59.9. Not gonna do that. Wonder if it would do it if it wasn't hitting this. No. So it's not gonna get that. So we gained probably about a degree on it, I would think. So, you know, it's pretty good, simple mod, I think, in my opinion. If you have a 3D printer, definitely worth printing that little piece. I mean, it takes no time to print that off and 4 bolts to install it, and it doesn't hurt anything. Now, if you're running rear steer, you know, you can't run this piece because you have your servo mount there, but could limit travel depending on your shock setup and everything. Now I could get a little more incline out of this thing if I wanted to change it up, but you know, I could shorten these shocks, move them up, get a little less travel out of that front end probably. But overall, I really like how this truck performs, so I'm not too worried about just 100% incline with it. But pretty good little upgrade for as simple as it is. So if you hung around this long, maybe you noticed this thing in the background. We'll talk a little bit about that real quick. So this thing is actually just the truck that I had this body on. I was just playing around with this. I 3D printed this body, and I don't have the roof attached. You can see it just comes off and everything's crammed in there. You can see my little battery up front, and overall, very tight fit. But I thought it looked pretty cool. This was a file that I took and scaled for the 24 and changed up a little bit. And then I took this thing, basically it prints like this. You can see all the lines. Haven't even knocked out all of the supports here or this. I cut all this out actually and widened it just a little bit and made it fit this. Then I did some primer, sanding, all that kind of stuff, and made it what it is. So you can see this is actually not even mounted, but it stays on there pretty good. It's a tight fit on here. So gonna figure out a little bit of mounting for it, probably just something to kind of hold it in place once it's on there a little better. And then I printed this motors up front here, but I haven't painted that or anything. I was thinking about maybe getting some paint and painting that a little bit, but not too worried about it, honestly. This is kind of the primer coat that I'd put on it. I didn't paint this piece yet. I think I'm going to paint it like a different color because I kind of like that different color for the roof. But overall, I thought this thing turned out really good. Here's the way the roof prints. You can see the lines in that, but little rough edge. Filed that down and stuff, but yeah, I'm pretty excited about how this thing turned out. So figured I'd show you guys. If you're interested in how I kind of made this, I may do a video on like sanding it and all that stuff, and probably going to be doing some more bodies like this. So pretty excited about that. A lot coming up. I got some of these. These are the Mickey Thompson, the Baja scale ones, so they're a little bigger. Take a quick look at them, and then gonna run these eventually and see what we think of these. I thought they looked really cool and beefy, so can't wait to get these installed. I'm probably gonna just put them on these wheels, or I may get another set of wheels for them. I don't know, but if you guys have these, let me know what you think about these in the comments. Really excited to get those on something and try them out. A lot of stuff coming up. Still doing more with the Jeep. Some really cool stuff coming up with the Gladiator there, and always into something. So got a lot of stuff coming my way to test. So keep up. Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like, all that. I appreciate everybody. Peace.